Previously, in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party found themselves with their allies, the Skulltakers, on the Sargoth level of Undermountain, intent on heading further down into the dungeon to the Twisted Caverns. They journeyed through familiar territory as respected allies of the Legion of Ezrah, and shortly found themselves winding downward towards the unknown. After some time, they found their way to a fungal wonderland, a verdant cave of mushrooms, moss, flowers, and rich soil. The farms. Their entry into this place, however, was halted as the figure of Halaster Blackcloak appeared, congratulating them on making it this far, though scolding them for the time it took them to do so. The party conversed with Halaster briefly, seeking to gain knowledge about his apparent interest in them, but the Mad Mage's responses were cryptic or nonsensical. After a short time, he wandered away, apparently realizing that he had missed lunch. The party began to explore the caverns cautiously, noting the many winding passageways while they headed eastward. They eventually happened upon what appeared to be a shop, and within, an individual known as the Alchemist. The Alchemist provided some much-needed information about the Twisted Caverns, and some of its residents, including Jibberjabber, the Etten, the Aboleth, a settlement of Kuatoa, and a band of Drow. The Alchemist also provided some interesting potions to the party in exchange for gear, food, or the promise of interesting gemstones. Taking the information in hand, the party set out to explore further, happening upon a crossroads in the tunnels filled with stalagmites. But things were not as they seemed. As the party cast eyes upon the uneven floor, they noticed bones, destroyed armor, and a smattering of coins just before two of the stalagmites came alive and attacked. Ropers, ambush predators with multiple grasping tentacles and horrible gaping maws filled with razor-sharp teeth. Fighting the Ropers was difficult at first. The ambush allowed the creatures to wrap up bones, Matashtai, and ashes with their tentacles, binding and restraining them. At the same time, the creatures didn't seem all that interested in working together, attempting to reel in each other's prey for a quick bite. Fortunately, the party was able to extricate themselves, surround the southernmost Roper, and slay it before turning to the second. The creature, realizing its ambush had turned south, also knew it had no means to flee, and fought to the last. In the battle, Bones had accidentally lost his dagger Gore in the belly of one of the beasts. In retrieving it, he found a gemstone and surmised that the second creature might also be harboring treasure in its gullet. The work was gruesome, but proved rewarding, as Bones found several more gemstones in the second beast. Injured and tired, the party decided to rest momentarily, using Ezrah's new ability to create an impervious dome for safety. This wasn't a completely perfect solution, however, as while they were resting, a band of Quaggoths stumbled upon the dome. Fortunately, the Quaggoth proved too simple-minded and moreover too lazy to investigate, but the party realized that this might not be a perfect solution in every case. From here, the party ventured northward, where they found a cavern filled with dim glowing luminescent moss, as well as a dark-skinned human woman, who looked a little haggard and had with her a giant toad. After a bit of a scare involving ashes, the woman introduced herself as Darabeth and the toad as Tiha. Darabeth was on her way back to the surface, but had been chased repeatedly by demons. She had been wounded and was hiding out in this cave while she recovered. Matashtai offered to assist Darabeth while Bones harvested some fungi, but Darabeth politely declined. The party now continues their exploration southward. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.